So I realized that I have played Genshin Impact for a year. But if you do happen to find yourself enjoying this video, could you please subscribe? It would help me out a lot. Let's get into the video. This video is being recorded on the 4th, because I tried to record it on the 3rd and it didn't work. So, I'm just gonna start off with like the lower tier characters that I have not even like done anything with, but we will look at their constellations. So Sun Yan, I've got C6 and I've literally done nothing with her. Yanfei, I pulled her recently and I've done nothing. Chongyung, she's C2, or he's C2. Then Rosaria, C0, just pulled her recently. Sayu, C2. All these characters are level 20 at least, ascended to 40 because I wanted that free Quaint Fate. Every single time I get a 4-star, I do that, or any character, I do that. Ningguang, I have C1, and I've done nothing with her. Noelle, I have C5. I want to get C6, and I'm never going to use it, though. I have one artifact on her, which is this decently good artifact. Then I have Chi-Chi. I just pulled her off the Yoimiya banner. Aloy, I have nothing, like, I've done nothing with her other than level her up. Barbara, she's C6, and I've leveled up her to level 40 out of 40. Mainly because I wanted to prove that Kokomi was trash. So, she was level 33, but then I changed her. So, Amber is actually level 50 out of 60 because I used her for a while with Friendship 6, and none of her talents are leveled up because I didn't realize, and she's Z0, I didn't realize that you could level up talents for like a long time, like until my first 5-star, and even after like that a little bit. And then Shangling, I have C6, and I have Goba leveled up once with the 50 out of 60. Lisa, 50 out of 60, C2, and I don't have anything leveled up on her. Razor, I have his basic attacks leveled up with C6, and he's level 50 out of 60. Also with this weird artifact set that I was using on him before. Beto, I have her C6, and I have none of her talent levels up. And she's 50 out of 60. Kaya, 50 out of 60. No artifacts, C2, and no talent level ups. Sucrose, no talent level ups, C1, and she's 50 out of 60. Now we'll get into the characters that I've sort of tried to use. So, Kaching, she's level 50 out of 60, Friendship 3. I tried using her, it didn't really go that well. I tried using her on 2-piece Gladiator. At this point, best Kaching build is probably the physical with this. I think you just use this twice in a row and it activates the 4-piece for Pale Flame. Obviously C0 because I'm not a whale, and Fischl being C2. This is one of my most wanted C6 4-stars because I can use her with Yoimiya, which I have, and I have 221. With level 60. Also, I think Kaching has no level ups. Alright. My main character, level 60 out of 60. I barely even used the Geo Traveler, and I just only used it to see how to Constellation 6 the Electro Traveler. So he's 144. Jean was the first 5-star that I pulled, and well, I learned how to level up talents, so this was like she was completely ascended for me. Like, this was max. I was at level 60. I think that's AR 30, I believe. So I was using this with the PS4 sword on her, and I don't even know what. I think I might have had 4-piece Gladiator on her. I switched it up to Maiden Beloved because obviously she's a healer. Xingqiu, I'm using Severed Fate, even though it's not fully built. He's Constellation 5, and his talents are 155, with being level 70 out of 80. Diana, 70 out of 80, with 4-piece Noblesse, and 11 on her E-skill, and 5 on her Q. I'm running triple HP, so yeah, triple HP, that's basically all you want to run on Diana. Just build full HP. Diluc, don't look at these artifacts, that's awful. He's Constellation 0, 887. Like, I tried using Diluc, and he did so little damage compared to my, like, even Zhongli was doing more damage. It was weird. Eula, this is a character that I tried to use, or that I am still using, and the only problem with I have with Eula is her artifacts are very, like, bad. If you look at this, while it has 10% crit rate almost, look at this one. This one I got that's awful. And then this one also, like, I have 3 pieces basically with no crit damage. So my only crit damage are coming from these 2 pieces, which luckily are like the 2 highest crit damage rolls I have ever gotten. This is like my contender for my best artifact. Actually, I have my 2 best artifacts on Eula. Like, these are my 2 best artifacts right here, and they're both on Eula. Well, the only other artifact that can contend for best would be this crit damage on a Pyro Cup, and it's on set technically for Yoimiya, and also Hu Tao. So now Venti's 80 out of 80, so Eula is 80 out of 90. Venti is 80 out of 80. The problem I have with Venti is I was misled in the way I should build him, and I got well, I had the right set, right? But for some reason, I got pulled into using a main DPS Venti. I don't know why either. My Zhao, I'm running 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Animo damage. He's 856, by the way. Venti as 851, and his skill, I might crown this one day, but I'm not sure. Zhao was my second level 90 character, I believe. And then I found out that using him in Spiral Abyss, he just died every single time I tried to use him. So yeah, even on teams where I'm not using him as main DPS and I'm just using him for support, he just dies. So Kujosara, a recent character that I've tried to build, I have at 7 and 5. The only reason I have this at 5 is because it's a low costing thing. Like, I can use these, but from now on I'm just gonna keep focusing on this. I'm probably just gonna bring it to level 9 and then stop, because this is really bad, to be honest. Like, the way she's built, I don't like how she's built. Raiden is level 80 out of 90 using 4-piece Severed Fates, and here are her stats. I guess I'll go over like my main characters that I use stats. So here's Eula's stats. Yeah, so my main characters that I use are these, like, basically the ones in my party. So Raiden, I crowned her ult. The reason why I did this is because there is a pretty decent jump in how good her ult is compared to 9 to 10, actually, from what I saw when I crowned it. And honestly, this is a contender for another crown, but I'm not going to use it because I want to triple crown the next character that I get, which hopefully is Hu Tao or Ganyu. This I'm not going to touch. I thought that this would affect her burst, but no, her burst has nothing to do with her normal attacks, so that's great. Now, this was the character that I crowned first. Like, I used 2 crowns, and he was the only character that I had crowned. He was my second 5-star that I ever got, and I used him as main DPS for until Eula came out. And even then, I was still using him as like a sub DPS, because Eula was not. I didn't like my Eula build, because I was using this weapon instead of this weapon. This weapon makes so much of a difference when you're using Eula. It's like night and day. So I'm using a full support Zhongli build now with Millilith, but I was using Gladiator. So I'm going to crown this, and he has a decent amount of crit damage. The only problem is his base attack is just so low, so like it's not much damage. But you could do around like 70k with his meteor if you crowned it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now for the character that I've put most work into, and I've only just got her. So we have the best weapon for her. This is her stats. This is probably like the luckiest time I've ever gotten on artifacts ever. Because if you look at my artifacts, you got the 25 crit damage there, and then you got 13% crit damage, which it's not the best. Then you got 10% crit rate, which obviously you can put crit damage on it, but then you get 20 and then 14. Like, a lot of this, like way more crit damage got put onto here, along with the crit damage of the weapon. The reason why I think Eula's struggles so much with like how good she is because like there was a massive jump when you put crit damage on like a secondary stat as a weapon rather than like physical damage bonus. Like, there is a jump. But obviously C0, all my 5 stars are C0. But I triple crowned her because I was so annoyed at everybody. I was so annoyed at everybody just trashing on Yoimiya, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna triple crown her. Whatever. I'm gonna triple crown Hu Tao, hopefully, and then I'm just gonna have the 2 Pyro Queens just dominate everything. So in terms of weapons, I have Thundering Pulse, but this took me 3 pities to get. At first, I got Amos Bow, and I was like, oh my god, that's it. And then it wasn't it. And then I believe I got Skyward Blade. No, I got Skyward Blade before, and then I got Amos Bow, and then I got Thundering Pulse. I got Staff of Homa because I got it first time without, like, trying to pull any. And these 2 are from Standard Banner. I have Rust at level 90 that I'm not using because I made a video about it. If you want, you can go watch it. It's just Thundering Pulse versus Rust at R5. Thundering Pulse comes out on top, of course, because it's a 5-star. With the high basic attack that it has, almost 90 over. Over 90, it's 98 over. Lithic Spear I went crazy on because I thought, oh my god, this spear is so great. It gives you attack and crit rate depending on how many leeway parties. Oh, that's so easy to have leeway parties. And then I never used Zhao in a leeway team, and it was awful. Then Crescent Pike, I used this for a long time on Zhongli. I used this until Staff of Homa came out. So from the day Zhongli, so from December 5th, the day that I got Zhongli, I was using this weapon on him. And then I used Staff of Homa when I got it. Sacrificial Sword, I'm going to 90 this weapon because it is so good for Xingqiu. Like, even any 5-star in the game will not be able to compete with it. Windbloom mode, I R5 this after making the mistake of not R5ing Festering Desire, and then I also R5 Dodo Coattails. Like, I made sure to get the free weapons because I hate that now I don't have Festering Desire at R5. And the Sacrificial Bow, this is the best weapon for Diona in my opinion. A lot of people think that Favonius Warbow. Yeah, I don't know why I pull like 5 of these either. But a lot of people think that Favonius Warbow is better. I don't think so. I like using double shield with Diona and then just being able to recharge the energy. As I said, I started my account on PS4, so I got this and I used it forever. Lithic Blade is the same story as the Lithic Spear, but I didn't want it because I had no Claymore users that I was trying to use that were leeway. This one is good for Sayu as a 4-star because it gives elemental mastery. The bell is the worst weapon in the game. Like, I read its passive, and I was like, up to here, I was like, oh my god, that's so good. Lasts for 10 seconds, alright, yeah. Or until broken. Or until broken. Yeah, that's so good. And then only can be triggered 45 seconds. I get this is R1, but 45 seconds even at R1? Are you serious? So, Black Tassel, I really wanted to kill a whole bunch of slimes with my Zhongli, so I made sure that I was able to use its R5 variant. And yeah, that's about it. There's no other reason at all that I would be using this on Zhongli. I just really wanted to kill those slimes. I'm keeping all R5 variants of the 3-star weapons just so I can use them maybe later on and see like how good are they really. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.